morning, guys. It is May the 6th. It is Friday. Christopher is back at work today. Many people take the day off when you have these kind. Some companies actually give the day off. In Sweden, companies have a tendency to be very nice about vacation time. My company gives me 30 days of vacation time, which is awesome. But Christopher has a lot to do at work, so he couldn't take it off today, so he's at work. I'm still home. My joint pain is actually getting even worse. I'm starting to have problems with my left hand about tying my little fist and stuff, so yeah. But I'm really excited. I haven't told you about this, and I really hope that this won't jinx it. When we were in Greece, me and Christopher talked about economics and stuff, and we figured that for me to be able to continue with my video creations, my card making, my blogging, and hopefully other stuff in the future, I needed a new Mac. My Mac is 5 years old. I got it just in the beginning of mine and Christopher's relationship, and it's a very nice computer, but it was one of the first i7s. The processor that is in it is the i7, and it's one of the first ones, so it easily overheats, which is a problem, and have been a problem for a long time. And I also switched out the DVD player for a disc for a while, and that also kind of built onto the overheating. So I have removed that now, but it's a little bit iffy. It has been sort of coughing a little bit. Maybe it's on the last verse of its life. So we discussed everything, and I have gotten a new computer. I'm gonna repay Christopher all the money, but I have a new computer. It's coming today. It was supposed to come next week, and I didn't want to tell you anything until my computer came, but they have said it's out for delivery, so I'm really hoping that it is out for delivery. I've had this issue before where they can't find a phone number to me or something like that, and they end up not delivering it, and I have to go and get it somewhere else. I'm really hoping that I get it delivered today though. So I get a new Mac today, new MacBook Pro. One of the reasons for me upgrading is that the softwares I'm using ask for more than 8 gig of RAM. That is the memory, your memory. Basically, how a computer works. If you don't know it, this is actually, I think, is really fun. You have different speeds of how the computer processes. A hard drive have a certain speed. A memory have a much higher speed. And then you have the processor, which is basically what take care of the process, do all the things. A computer do one thing at a time. If you have 4 cores, though, in your processor, they can do 4 things at a time. And when you do several things on your computer, they will kind of interleave with each other. Yeah, computers. But anyway, when the processor needs to pick data out of the computer, they first go to your memory, which is goes faster, and then the memory gets all the things from the hard drive, and it kind of works as an intermediate. And then there are things you do that you don't want to store directly onto your hard drive. You want to do those things, then you store them, and then you do that in your memory. And I have a whole bunch of software that need big chunk of memory, and I have 8 GB of memory in my current little Mac, but I really do need more than that, so I'm getting a new one. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so much fun to try it out. I've been having issues with my graphical software, one I draw with, due to it hangs itself because I don't have enough memory. So it's gonna be fun to see if I can get it to work the way I want to, and then maybe I can do some more designing, much more designing than I do today. So yeah, that is my good news. So I'm sitting and waiting for it. It's out on delivery at this moment. It was put on the delivery van at 8 this morning, so it's about 10 now, so I have a little bit while to go, but I'm so excited. A new computer, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. And basically that's it. That's my morning. I've edited my vlogs, so that is one thing that I need to do today. Because of a new computer, I need to transfer a whole bunch of junk from my current computer to my new computer. I'm gonna set it up in a similar way, but I'm gonna see if I can get it better organized. I had issues before that it was organized, and for every new computer I get it more organized, so that's awesome. But yeah, got my hair washed this morning. It was really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know what to say more. We have a kitty. There you have a kitty. Yeah, my craft room is quite a mess. I have a pair of socks on my table. Actually, my craft table isn't that big of a mess. But the rest of the room is just piles and piles of things. And I would really need to get some of those things done. But my body can't, no energy. So I'm going to sit down and do some cross-stitching and wait for my computer to arrive. But good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. For my breakfast today, I am having strawberries. I got strawberries like 2 days ago, and they go bad really quickly. So I had to finish off the strawberries today. I had to actually throw out a whole bunch of them, which I usually do. It's not Swedish strawberries, so they are not the goodest ones, but these were actually really good. They if you ever had Swedish summer strawberries, yeah, they are the best. But these actually were pretty good too, and they do smell deliciously. So for my breakfast, or a part of my breakfast, I usually kind of eat breakfast all from I go up until like evening, until lunchtime, when I start eating lunch, and then I eat lunch about 2-3 o'clock, and then we have dinner at 6. So yeah, I go around eating small stuff all the time, mostly because I have dieted before, and when I dieted before, I actually went hungry for a couple of months. Yeah, sometimes I have that. Yeah, I don't really need to eat. It's a side effect from having like food relation problems since a very young age. And I went up to 75 kilos and needed to lose them. This was 10 years ago, something like that. 10 years ago, basically. And I really needed to lose the weight, and I did so by dieting, by reducing the amount of food I ate, and by stopping eating sugar. And I did it such a long time that I shrank my tummy, the inside tummy. And because of that, I can't really eat big portions. But I don't mind. I haven't done the operation that you can do to shrink your tummy. I just did it through willpower. But I think it's very, I have that I don't really feel hunger the same way other people do, just because I had an eating disorder when I was younger. But I do make sure that I eat every day. So now it's a strawberry for breakfast. Yummy! And it has arrived! It has arrived! My new computer! My new MacBook Pro. So I have just smudged the lid open. We do a little unboxing here. So this is what you get when you get a new MacBook Pro. You get your computer, which is... everything is very snug in all the packaging. Yeah, Leia is saying hi. She's like, what is this, mommy? What have you got? I think I have to just get this out. That. This is the computer, which is very thin. It's got HDMI, memory card, USB, and then it's got USB to Thunderbolt power, and yeah, nice. Now I have to get used to having the memory card reader on the wrong side, or the other side. Then you get a little booklet of things here. See? This is a MacBook Pro. This is actually an extra thing that I bought too. It is a Thunderbolt to Ethernet, so that I can use an Ethernet cable and have not only wireless internet but other. And then you have the little soft cloth. If you wondered what's in one of these packages, then you have all your papers, and then you have the other parts, which is a cable for your charger, which is this part, which is the part that Leia loves. This cable is like catnip for her. She eats them, so she's really enjoying me getting a new computer. And that's actually it. That's what you get with one of these. You get very little, but it's a lot in it. So this is my new computer. Let's open it up. Oh, you have to de-plastify it first, I think. But yeah, a new MacBook Pro. It is time for me to head to bed. I have installed a whole bunch of things on my new computer because I needed to do that. But then I ended up, after dinner, I ended up stitching for a couple of hours. I think I've gone around 400, almost 500 stitches probably. I would probably say that it's 500 stitches today. So my goal of 100 stitches is reached and beyond. I'm gonna show you because it's actually showing up pretty good. I'm gonna remove the thread. Here you go. This, oh, come on, focus. So here is my little update. So about 500 stitches, and as I said yesterday, I'm going from the, I didn't think I was really good at explaining it. Usually I pick my colors, I go from the upper left corner and go down. When I have a bigger square, I usually do that and take a couple of threads that way and a couple of threads that way, a couple of threads that way, so you kind of go out like this in a fan shape. But as this already are having the roundness, I'm actually taking the colors by row, so I'm choosing my colors by row to make. So the next color I think is going to be the color in that box. But first I need to finish off the green down here. This is the little snowman's shoulder, so that is probably going to be whites and blues. Or, as I said before, doesn't actually exist a white color in the snowman. In this whole project we have no blank, no B5200, and I don't think we have the white color. There's a 38 that has a very light beige that also is counted as white, but a 38 something something. But I don't think I have either of those here. Kind of cool that it isn't. I think it's kind of a cute little snowman. But yeah. And then I added a little blog post onto my blog. Tomorrow, there is a big chance we're going to my parents' place just over the day to kind of get out a little bit. And other things I want to do tomorrow that I might be having to do like the day after tomorrow or something is switching over to my new computer, and that means transferring all of the static files, that basically all my everything I put on my blog, video posts, etc., transferring them and ordering them into my external hard drive. I have two external hard drives. I have a big one which I have on my table in there, which basically is my work thingy for the moment, and then I have my little one which I haven't cleared yet, but it's supposed to be cleared. I was kind of happy that I haven't cleared it yet because I had some files I needed on it. And then step 2 is to kind of figure out all of settings and stuff that I have on my old computer, because I know that I can actually transfer all of my settings file that I have in Compressor just by dragging them into a folder and then transferring that folder and dragging them back into Compressor. So that was kind of neat to figure out. I have to figure out how to transfer my title clips that I have in Final Cut Pro, which is for my videos, my craft videos. I have a title, there's a mini title screen. I need to transfer that, and a few other things that needs to be moved. And at the same time, I'm going to figure out another order of things. See, I have a few things that I'm in pretty good order, but I have a tendency to not make enough folders, because like I'm gonna have one of those, so I'm just putting in this, and now I'm just gonna have one of those, so I put that into there too, and then I have a folder that is really messy with things that in the end A and B is related, B and C is related, C and D is related, but A and D has nothing to do with each other. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So that is what I've been playing around with. But I'm gonna head to bed, so good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That was things I'm going to play around with tomorrow. See, I'm tired. But again, good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye! Leia says bye. Leia says bye. Leia! Leia? Oh, there she is. Yeah. Yeah. I think she's actually looking at Gizmo because he's behind me. Good night.